Do these chocolates even deserve me? You ever eat something out of spite? Like not hunger, not even craving, just sheer disappointment and passive aggressive chewing? Yeah, me too. It all started with a box of chocolates. You know the kind. Fancy enough to make you feel like a person who just nibbles one, but generic enough to taste a little off. You take one bite and go, oh, not great. But then for some reason, you keep going. Why? Because clearly this box needs to be taught a lesson. When the chocolate isn't even that good, but you still eat it all anyway. This one time, I opened a box of assorted chocolates that had been sitting in my pantry since Christmas. It was July. You'd think I take one look and think, maybe not. But no, I was feeling snacky, not really hungry, just snacky, bored, kind of irritated, and definitely avoiding something important. So I take a bite. It's like not the worst thing I've ever tasted, but it has that dusty, waxy, mystery feeling vibe. I'm already annoyed. Then my brain goes, you know what? I've had better. This chocolate doesn't even deserve me. And then, just to drive that point home to the chocolate gods or the universe or whoever's in charge of candy karma, I proceed to eat every single piece fast without chewing properly. Like I was punishing the chocolate with my digestive system. The excuses start rolling in. While I'm chewing, well, barely, here's the internal monologue. Might as well finish the box so I won't be tempted later. I've already messed up today. What's a few more? Maybe this next one will actually taste good. And my favorite classic, I'll start over tomorrow. Ah, yes, the mythical land of tomorrow, where motivation is high, cravings don't exist, and all my problems are magically solved. Spoiler alert, tomorrow never tastes as sweet as we think it will. It was never about the chocolate. You know what hit me later that night? It wasn't about the chocolate. It wasn't even about food. It was about how I was feeling, and more importantly, how I wasn't letting myself feel. I was irritated, frustrated, a little lonely, maybe even a bit embarrassed about something I'd said earlier that day. But I didn't pause to process any of that. Instead, I gave the chocolate all my energy. I judged it, criticized it, hoped it would comfort me, then blamed it when it didn't. Meanwhile, I wasn't even checking in on me. I didn't ask, what do I need right now? I didn't offer myself kindness or rest or even a cup of Russian Earl Grey tea. I just shoved food in my face and hoped for peace. But food can't fix what self compassion is supposed to handle. From shaming to sharing, what changed? Years ago, I would have shamed myself for this. I'd spiral into what's wrong with me? Or worse, why can't I just have willpower like everyone else? But now I get curious instead. I see these moments not as failures, but as flags, little clues that something deeper is going on. And I've learned the solution to emotional eating isn't in the food, it's in the thinking behind it. Now, instead of saying, oh, I blew it, I ask, what was I hoping those chocolates would fix? Usually, it's not hunger, it's discomfort, restlessness, sadness, guilt, perfectionism, exhaustion. The kind of things food promises to numb, but never truly solves. And the wild part, when I started seeing food as feedback, not failure, everything changed. I stopped spiraling. I stopped overeating out of punishment or panic. I started trusting myself again. And yes, I can still eat chocolate. I just don't do it with rage in my heart. You're not broken. You're just believing some old thoughts. If this sounds familiar, like maybe you too have rage eaten a bag of trail mix or revenge snacked your way through a stale croissant, you're not alone. And you're definitely not broken. You're just human. You've been taught to shame yourself instead of support yourself, to restrict, then rebel, to fix your willpower instead of your relationship with your thoughts. But what if you didn't have to do that anymore? What if food didn't have to be a fight? What if you could stop overeating without shame, guilt, or giving up your favorite snacks? Join me, free webinar next Tuesday. If you're ready to stop the cycle, even if you've been binge eating for 30 years, I'm teaching a free live webinar on Tuesday, right, at 8 a.m. EST, 2 p.m. CEST. How to stop overeating for good without feeling bad, right? It's online, so join from anywhere, even your couch with messy air. We'll talk about the 5 hidden traps that make most women overeat, and you're probably caught in at least one right now. The 3 simple secrets that turn cravings off, even during summer stress. How to finally eat with peace, not guilt, without giving up your favorite foods. Yes, even ice cream at the beach. Plus, I've got a special gift for live attendees only. Spots are limited, so grab yours now. Let's finally fix this, chocolate included. With love and snacks, this is Nan Susanna. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Take care. Bye.